to the topic. Basically, we are here today to build up a group, or to make a group for, obviously, to work for Pakistani businesses and tourism, as well as our Pakistani people who are living here. They can start a networking process with the good businesses in Pakistan. And that's why we went to various chambers, and the planning is with Sam that we should take after there's a regime change in Pakistan. Hopefully, the elections are coming. After the elections, we can take a parliamentary group over there, and we can discuss how we can support each other and what kind of business we can do over there, and what kind of support we can provide to Pakistani businesses in the UK. So that's why this is the introductory meeting, and thanks to Sam to inviting us here, and all the other MPs who will join us and who joined us already. So thank you very much everybody for joining us, especially our media team, our IBC team, our women who came all the way from East London here, because 90% people I can see in this room, they are from Sam's constituency. So thank you very much everybody, and I think I can move back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Silver. I appreciate your constant support and your initiatives. I think we're leading light in our community. So one of the things I talked about, the importance of building sub-national relationships. So, for example, it could be Bolton, it could be Ilford, with our Pakistani Diaspora communities, but directly with Pakistan at the moment, is that I think there are so many opportunities to strengthen those ties culturally, but also economically. And if we wait for the UK government as it stands to do that, I think we'll be missing a lot of opportunities, particularly at a time when in the aftermath, shall we say, the devastating floods in Pakistan, these opportunities are even more important. And so that delegation and the idea of taking groupings of people at maybe a local council authority area, a London-wide area, obviously I've been speaking to the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, about this as well, so that we have an opportunity to do things whilst we're hopefully waiting for an election to happen. And that leads me nicely on. So Yasmin at the moment is a shadow minister, but I'm hopeful that when we win the election, she'll be a minister in that government. And so any visit to Pakistan, those relationships that we're building at the moment, there have been a number of high-level Labour Party delegations in the past 6 months to Pakistan. They are being treated in many ways as a potential incoming government, and that does give us leverage. It means that conversations are more meaningful. If we just had an election and we just lost, well, let's say, well, look, we're just going to talk to the Conservative side, we've got to wait 5 years. But we are now in that beginning of the final run to an election in the next 18 months, maximum. And so I think that is an incredibly important opportunity to strengthen our ties. So use the strength and opportunity that we have to begin to actually make sure that our relationships are strengthened internationally. At the moment, it's no secret, I'm clearly a Labour MP, and I want to be into government. At the moment, we're not in government, but we have within the Labour Party very good links with Pakistan, the Pakistani government, across different changes in government, but also we represent broadly communities that have large Pakistani diaspora communities as part of our local community. And so it feels particularly kind of important that we're at the forefront of this work. And that, for me, means that we can't wait for the government to create opportunities nationally. That's great if they do. We should actually take some of the initiative into our own hands. And one of the things that we are talking about today is the planning process to actually take a delegation of British MPs, but also importantly people from East London and people from Ilford to look at how we create stronger relationships in terms of trade, tourism actually as well, NGO support, charitable support, and use that strong link that we have to the benefit of both countries. Because I know that there are more Pakistani businesses that could be selling goods and services here in the UK. I equally know that works the other way around. There are many people who already run businesses that have both a branch in Ilford and also a branch in Pakistan. It could be in real estate, it could be in tourism, a whole range of other different services. And I want to strengthen that because I believe that it's not only a business opportunity, but it's an opportunity to strengthen the cultural and political and business ties between our two fantastic countries who already have that historical legacy. And so I think in those three areas, taking from the local, the charitable, and then the international business opportunities are really important to me. And I think that this is really one of the things we want to commit to with this organisation and the committee members that are part of it, that we will meet on maybe a regular basis, say every 3 months, to try and monitor how far we're progressing towards each of those different goals. and within the next year, possibly within this year, actually try and take the first delegation from Ilford to Pakistan. And my commitment with that is that we will aim, particularly hopefully when there's some more political stability restored in Pakistan, to actually do that, actually use the opportunity to meet Pakistani government ministers, talk to them about what are the opportunities for our countries working together, both now and in the future, and also do that on the basis that hopefully here, when we have an election in perhaps 18 months' time, I suspect it will be probably autumn 2024, but your guess is as good as mine, that actually we have an incoming Labour government. And so that means that we were going there ahead of that process happening. There was recently a visit, I think a couple of months ago, from the Deputy Leader of the Labour Party on that basis, which is part of our plans to prepare for government in this country and also to strengthen those international ties, particularly ones where those ties are very strong, both because of the communities we have here and because of our historical legacy. So that really is the kind of broader picture about what the importance of this organisation, what the South Pakistani Diaspora Coordinating Committee is, but also your involvement. I was in this room looking around, you've got many friends, many allies, many people who have been seeing councillors, solicitors, Salim Nasser there as well, people like Mr. Surrey running successful business, and many that I don't know who are running successful business. We've also got a strong contingent of women who are all leading lights in our Pakistani diaspora community here as well, running law firms, doing work with the media, all kinds of things. And that again is really important. And so we want to use the strengths and the talents that we've got here today, the people that are attending, to be part of that process. So without further ado, I'm going to pass myself over to Mr. Surrey to say a few words.
To Pakistan on official or unofficial business. The thing that everybody talks about is they want to do more trade with the UK. They don't want aid, they actually want trade, they want business opportunities, they want to be able to, because that's really the way to sustain the country. And I was in Pakistan in November last year and I addressed the Lahore Chamber of Commerce. And as you know, there's one in Karachi and Lahore, other major cities in Pakistan. And the thing that they all talked about was about trade and about working, about creating jobs, about infrastructure projects in Pakistan, working with the diaspora here and there. So I think that what you're trying to do is just a win-win, because we benefit, people living here, but in Pakistan they benefit as well. Pakistan is a huge trading bloc, so there is, despite some of the financial difficulties, we know there's a lot of people in Pakistan who've got a lot of money as well. There's a big buyer's market out there as well.
But certainly stability is the key issue, because economic situation can only improve if there is a political stability. And this uncertainty in Pakistan at the moment isn't helping Pakistan at all. Whichever party they belong to, they must realize that this is paramountly important, that we must get on the right track and have a stable government in Pakistan. And then it gives us strength to fight the case for Pakistan. Because as it is, no businessman from anywhere will invest in a place where there is unstable circumstances or uncertainty what is going to happen next time.
Pakistan is a great country, it's a wonderful country, still 75 years old, but it takes time to get to a wonderful position. It took hundreds of years and many wars to get our country to where we are in the United Kingdom. So we should always look at every democracy, every country has its own journey. We wish it well. I've had a great experience working with both governments, all governments, Noon League, People's Party, PTI, and I've had a great experience, great talented ministers that I've over the time. But I think Pakistan has its constitution, it has its vibrant organisations, and we'll see Pakistan develop through their young people, their politicians, their businessmen and women, and the youth. So I wish it well, and from here we just want to see better relationship between Pakistan and UK as UK members of Parliament. So great to see you all.
And the essence says, if you are strong here, then you're able to be useful for Pakistan. Responsibility on the political leadership to understand this. And they have to play the game according to the rules, not simply what suits them. look, think of the country, what the country needs. And if we do that, there is no reason whatsoever why Pakistan will not progress.
We appreciate Mr. Sararia's initiative to get people together to discuss the possibilities of how the diaspora can join together in helping the business community to get together to invest in Pakistan.
What Rizwan Salari has been doing with the IMPC networking, which is incredible. Thank you very much.
And we are so happy, and I work with all these colleagues. He's also my executive member from the Sky Business Social Club. I'm so happy. He gave us the training to go ahead and organize the people for the Pakistan. Thank you very much, Yasmin Qureshi and Rizwan Salari and Sarkar.
Connection with Pakistan not only can strengthen Pakistan but also can contribute towards the United Kingdom productivity and economy.
And obviously there are a lot of other things as starting about the food items. So I believe there's a long way to go, but this is the first step, and if it's more organized, these things can be promoted. I think that could be a very good. Really appreciating the initiative of Mr. Rizwan, and we should work together to support the causes together, and that's the way we can achieve what we aim for it. Thank you very much.
In England, we've got a lot of shortage of nurses and social workers, and nowadays you can see more than 100,000 shortage in NHS. So obviously Pakistan is one of those countries that we have got good medical history, we produce good doctors, good nurses. If there's something can be done on that side, obviously it will be worth, and that will engage more and will create more opportunity for Pakistani community as well. And since I come from Ilford as well, I've got a small college where we do a lot of employability courses and all that. So everybody admires you a lot, loves you a lot, and same here, same Teresa, our support will be there with you all the time. Thank you very much.